This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Always feel free to text Scott Becker, 773-766-5322. If either you want to suggest a topic for a podcast or be a sponsor for a podcast, we've got more and more great sponsors and episodes. Thank you very, very much. Here's 15 stories that we're following today. First, the markets have returned to very hefty returns year to date. Second, the NASDAQ is backed up 21% year to date. The S&P 500 is back up to 18, almost 19% year to date. Fourth, the one-year treasury yield has dropped to 4.35%. This is the downside of potentially falling Fed rates, fund rates, lower returns for conservative investors. Fifth, the markets were pointing up early this morning. Now they seem to be pointing down. We'll see how the day plays out. Again, our first 5 stories, the market's rock and rolling, back up significantly year to date. The NASDAQ and the S&P, 21 to 19%. The one-year treasury down. The markets today falling a little bit after being up early. The 6th story we're following today, excited to have our book, The Entrepreneur's Edge, How to Build, Grow, and Manage a Business, come out in September. There'll be a special super low price for it in early September, and that's part of the game of getting this Amazon bestseller thing I'm being taught, and so forth and so on. So hold off on buying it for a couple weeks. If you bought it, it could cancel and then buy it September 15, 16, 17, whatever it is, feel free to do so. But again, The Entrepreneur's Edge, How to Build, Grow, and Manage a Business, that comes out in September. 7th, we're thrilled today to host a healthcare private equity golf outing. We'll see how it goes. We've got some great foursomes, people from McGuire Woods, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Michael Redler, chairman of the board, Nader Sammy from Nimble Solutions, and a whole host of others. Just a great outing today. We hope it goes well. We will have competition, prizes, and so forth, and we'll see how it goes. If you're interested in this in the future, please always let me know. 8th, fantastic to have Paul Sweeney III on the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast this week. He was a nuclear submarine operator, then McKinsey, and now independent sponsor. Brilliant person. A pleasure to speak to him. 9th, and then we'll get back to some business stories. A quick shout out to who is the legal icon of the independent sponsor world, John Finger of McGuire Wood. Amazing what a practice and following John Finger has built at McGuire Woods. 10th, NVIDIA is back, although it's struggling a little bit today. It has surged back to more than $3 trillion in market cap. 11th, Chipotle has fallen 25% since its CEO departed. That's Brian Nicole. They should have given Brian Nicole free burrito bowls for life. Clearly a true leader and a huge part of that company's success. If you have a CEO like him, or you got a ride or die leader like Jessica Cole, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Amber Walsh, Holly Buckley, you don't let them go. Again, Brian Nicole, who was a CEO, who left for Starbucks, somebody should have given that guy free burrito bowls for life from Chipotle, but they didn't. No, he was making a lot of money. They'll make more money at Starbucks, but what a fascinating story. 12th, Surgery Partners jumped 70% Friday. We always wonder when something jumps 70% if it's due to underlying, an issue like a private equity firm trying to take it private or something else. But that's a big jump for one day without an earnings report that day. 13th, Wayfair, Roku, RH, and Rivian all jumped on Friday. We'll see how they do today. 14th, a special thank you to 3 leaders that join us regularly in the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Robbie Allen, U.S. Heart and Vascular, Jim Feinstein, ENT Partners, Julie Yu, A16Z, phenomenal people. 15th, someone suggested to me the Acquired episode, their podcast with Howard Schultz, and what a marvelous listen that is on the history of Starbucks and Howard Schultz. Finally, a shout out today to Rick Levin and Auction and Associates, brilliant auctioneer. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. As always, we're looking for topics, we're looking for sponsors. 773-766-5322. Thank you for listening.